Well, thank you so much, Mel. I haven't started yet, but thank you so much. It's been a while. I hope you can hear me at least. Everyone in my house is asleep, so I have to be a little bit quiet. But I really, really appreciate it. And I don't know why the chat box didn't pick that up. Hmm. Alrighty, righty. Okie dokie. I'm glad you can hear me. I'm kind of whispering because I have to be quiet, but I hope the music's not too loud either. I'm just gonna be doing some art tonight. Ooh, sounds like something I should check out if it induces by panic. Yeah, it's an art stream. I was gonna do Life is Strange, but I kind of procrastinated a little bit too late and wasn't feeling up to it, so I figured I would do some art and just relax, you know? Alrighty, righty. I am gonna start pulling up the art stuff now that it's getting close. uh, why is this up? I shouldn't have the go away OneDrive. Oh, yeah. I'm doing a work in progress project. Oh, wait. It's probably, it's close enough to the time that I was gonna start. Hello. Also, I'm still hiding my hair. So yeah, hiding my hair for now, in case you're wondering why I'm wearing a beanie. uh, okie dokie. And I'll pull up the art stream. I mean the art screen once it loads up. Oh, what do you think of the music that I'm currently playing in the background? If you're still here, that is. I can't hear it, but I know that it's ghost lo-fi. Alrighty, righty. The art program is now up. So I'll click on art. There we go. Hiya, Nectar. Oh my gosh, your sub badge is horns. Was playing game. Oh, it's perfectly fine. I don't expect anyone to, you know, to be very talkative. I'm also gonna kind of be like this entire stream because I'm gonna be working on art. Oops, Twitch is being weird. I also have I should probably actually close out of this. There we go. Oh yes, yes. Speaking of that, I now have horns. I'm not wearing them. Well, they don't look like I'm wearing them properly because I don't want to accidentally reveal my hair, but I now have horns to wear on stream. So that's cool. And my hair is kind of getting revealed now because of that. So I'm gonna just... There we go. I'm gonna fix that. Perfect. Okie dokie. No, Void. Who needs hair? You've chopped most of yours off. Nice. I'm I'm growing it out. I want to have like hair up to my butt, but it's like, kind of pretty curly. Okie dokie. So, while you guys are hearing the ghost lo-fi, I don't have that on. So all I hear is the stream that I have up in the background. Okie dokie. I wonder if I can actually erase the stuff now. This is on the color. Yeah, okay. Let's hope. Yeah, this will just be a chill stream tonight, I suppose. And I still can't erase it. I know, right? I want to have like rose quartz vibes with my hair. Unfortunately, this is like bugged out and I can't erase. So whenever I do the background, I'm gonna have to separate this into its own separate PNG for the color at least. But I think today we'll work on the hair. And I know I want it to be kind of like red. Ooh, nice. I'm actually planning on going silver whenever I reveal my hair. So I guess you could say we'd be kind of twinning. I'm gonna actually shrink this down. I'm trying out a new art style, I don't know if you can tell. Oh, that's a weird bug, how it's acting. There we go. Let's actually darken it up. Wait a second, I think I just figured out something I can do. Let's try this. Now I'll get out the eraser. Okay, it does nothing. I think it's like separating it into its own separate thing. Yeah, silver foxes together. Well, perhaps, but still. Okie dokie. Digital watercolor is what I was using. Alrighty, righty. This will probably just end up having some chunks of lighter, of like white, I suppose. I'm just getting the base down for now, though. I'm doing that kind of look where it's sort of like the sideburns, but then also but then also the sides are shaved, is what I'm going for, I suppose. It's like difficult. This watercolor doesn't really put a lot of color, so it's very muted. If you were skinny, you could pull. Well, I'm sure you can pull off a gender neutral look. It's more so something I've learned with gender neutral looks. A lot of it is just the mannerisms of the person, which determines how masculine or feminine you look, I suppose. I keep on looking at that as if that's where the camera is, but that's where my phone is with the chat. I should be looking up there. But I've heard that it's more so the mannerisms of the person that determines how masculine or feminine they look. Which I think is pretty cool. At least that's just from what I've experienced. Oh! Hey Mel, do you mind me asking what your pronouns are? I can't remember. If you don't mind me asking, that is. She, her, and they, them? Coolio. I go by he, him, and they, them. There we go, I'm getting the color that I want. Kind of wanted a, like, very reddy sort of color for this. Yeah, basically twins. Just inverse, yeah. Oh yeah, because you have short hair that you want to make silver, and I'm trying to grow out my hair to make it silver. And then I go by he, they, and you go by she, they. That's very cool. Very cool. Uh, oh, that's way too light. I've noticed the darker the base color is. Yeah. Yeah, just confuse everyone. um, ooh. Something that changed since the last time we've talked is I now have a job. So yeah. I feel like I should have done the hair in a different layer, but the way how this is working is not like that. You audibly. Oh no. Yeah, I now have a job. I mean, it's just a part-time job, but it's a job nonetheless. But thanks for the congrats. Hmm. Yeah, work is work. Ooh, let's see how this looks without the... Honestly, this is kind of looking cool, even without the lines. But I feel like the lines definitely make it work. But if I decide not to do the lines, then that'll work. And now let's get the back part. Yeah, that's what I'm going for at least. I haven't decided which one I want to stick with once it's fully done. I wish that the watercolor, though, I wish it wouldn't leave like this large white border around it. But with a white background, it looks nice. But it's kind of glitchy, and I wish it wasn't doing that. But it's fine. I'll figure it out. I actually currently have a plan to fix that. Ooh, ooh, what am I doing? Oh, I'm on the lines. My plan is that I'll convert the colors specifically, into its own PNG. So that way I can erase the white lines myself. Because once I do that, I'll have that option, you know? um, yeah, I hope you've been well. It's been a really long time since we've all talked. I'm actually gonna shrink this down. Oh wait, I can change the opacity. That is not the texture I want. I'm gonna bring that back down. What's my type for any genders? Um, okay, well, I'm, oh yeah, completely understand. Um, I'm not entirely sure what your question means. Like, I know normally it's more likely for me to like a guy, to find a guy attractive than a girl, but that doesn't mean that me finding girls attractive doesn't happen. It's just rare. Or are you asking like, uh, oh my, I'm confused. I don't understand. Sorry for not understanding the question. Oh, okay. Wait a sec. No, that's still doing the white lines. Hmm. Do you mean like types like descriptions of the characters or I don't understand the lingo that people use. Hmm. Now that I've done that with this color, this seems like some. Oh, like aesthetics? I don't know about character tropes, but for guys, girls, I have no type. I have no clue what my type in girls is. But for guys, I know beards and dorks. Uh, yeah, that's pretty much how I would describe my type in guys. Just dorks and beards. But not like crazy beards, you know? Yes, beards. Ooh, let's look at it now that I've added more. Let's take out the reference image because I'm not actually using it. Take out the lines. Yeah. Here's how the character's looking so far. I'm liking how the character's turning out. I just wish that it wasn't doing that glitch. It's really the thing that's ruining a lot of this. See, it looks so gross whenever I make it small. Yeah. The only problem is it has this like it's doing this weird thing and I hate that it's doing that. But I suppose I'll just make it a solid color. Thank you. It's actually based off my own hair. Oops. Yeah, this is based off of my own hair. Which is kind of a spoiler for whenever I reveal my hair, but the big difference though is that I don't have this part shaved. Yeah, the character's supposed to be like a little bit more of an androgynous version of myself. That eyebrow slit? Yeah, that's because I actually have an eyebrow slit. But that's because my eyebrow slit is from a scar. There we go. And I'll like darken up other parts as well. Hmm. I wish there was a setting for this to, like, prevent it from doing the thing I don't want it to do. Oh well. And this is, like, looking really big, but it's not actually that big. Okie dokie. And I'll do this. I'll just fix a whole bunch of the errors from the glitch. I'll just fix all the errors when I turn the coloring into PNG. Oh no. Sorry to hear about that. There we go. Yeah, I'll fix all the little mishaps. Uh, I'll fix all the mishaps later whenever I change it. But I have to have this done in Wednesday's the last day I can work on it because it's due on Thursday. Because it's for a little competition. Alrighty. I'm sorry your game lagged. I'm gonna do this. Nah, they aren't gonna raid me anyway, so. Yeah, it's a Pride one. But yeah, I'll fix up any of the little mess ups. But I think it'll look cool once it's done. Okie dokie. And ooh, let's do this. And now we'll just go ahead and kind of get right up in here. I wish I wasn't doing the spots, but, you know. Yeah. um... Alrighty. Sorry, I'm like, I don't know what to say. Oh, cool. That'll be awesome to see. Just gonna go ahead and go back on the dark. Ooh, this is a much brighter red. I'll put this in some more highlighty spots. There we go. This is a nice, I like this color. And... Okie dokie. Just heard something that I'm a little surprised by. Oh, lovely. That's perfect how that turned out. And... Okie dokie. I'm gonna set this onto my own channel now that the person who was streaming just ended. Oop, ew, gross, I heard my own voice. Alrighty, and I suppose that means I don't have anything to listen to. Hold on, let me actually pull up some lo-fi music. Lo-fi. Here we go, we'll go ahead and listen to this. I'll turn off the music, the spooky one that y'all are hearing, or do y'all want to continue listening to spooky lo-fi? I suppose is a better question. Because if so, I'll just listen to this lo-fi and y'all can listen to that. Oh, hello, Pink. Hello, Monster. I don't know if you said hello or if you're just lurking, but I just saw that you were in chat. Doki? I think I'm not gonna put too much more time into the hair until, like, I don't know, I can actually put it in. I can't blend this either. It's, like, very weird. This brush kind of breaks my computer. Kind of like spooky lo-fi, but whatever works. You're about to head to bed, so you might not reap the benefits that much. Oh, okie dokie. Honestly, I think the spooky one fits the vibe of my channel better. Because I do a lot of, like, spooky games and stuff, so I feel like the spooky lo-fi just suits my channel a lot more. Gonna lighten that up. There we go. Yes. Like, I'm not quite sure how spooky this lo-fi is, but it's definitely more Halloween-y vibes than others, than the ones I'm listening to right now. Okay, this looks very spotty. I wish I could blend, but I can't, so I'll have to deal with that. That's why I think I might leave a lot of the lines. But now that I've done this part, I haven't done the eyes yet, actually. I think I'll do the eyes. Might as well go with kind of like my own actual eye color, which is, I just happened to pick the correct one just now. Shrink this down. Here we go. We'll go ahead and center that off, actually. And if I want to make it even more like my own, then I should put the green in the center. True. I very well could. I'll have to redraw it if I do so, but I could. Which I probably will in the end. Since this is like such a small part of it, I'm actually gonna go ahead and grab the pencil, shrink down that size. It's a little fisheye like, but then I'll grab the white. Or, you know, that color works. But if I'm gonna do color like that, then I'll lighten it up a little bit. This is fine point, so why isn't... Oh, that's why. That's more green than I thought it was. Let's go straight up white. Oh, what? I can't draw over... What's... Hold on, wait, this is all broken. Why is white erasing? Oh, okie dokie, have a lovely night. Thanks for stopping by. Is the white actually erasing? It shouldn't be doing that. This is all sorts of broken. What the heck? Well then, I suppose I'll fix up the eye after, but let's see how this looks without the line art now. That eye does not help. Honestly, I think the part without the dark in the center might look better. But let's figure out how I want to color this shirt, I suppose. Okay. I know I want... Actually, let me look up this reference. Copy image. There we go. This will be my color palette for the jacket. And I might have already selected like it was pretty close. We'll do this one with the small point line. Yeah. Or how do we want to do this? Okay, so we have a few options. And I think I'm gonna do multiple for it, just to be sure. But our first option would be part of the sleeves, one half of it, to be exact, would be purple. And I'll do multiple different ones to get everyone's opinions of it. Go ahead and go all the way up to here. I have two visions for this, I suppose. And I'm not quite sure which one will be best. But here's one side. And then the other side would be not this dark, not completely black, but pretty dark. So I'm just gonna go with a gray for this one. Because you can't get like perfectly blacks, you know? But just for an idea, I'll go with like a really dark gray. And I have to figure out where the rest of the arm will go, but I can figure that out later. Oh yeah, go down here. Alrighty. No, wait, no, that was wrong. Right here. And keep in mind, like, below this line right here, you're not gonna see. You might not even see up to here. I do kind of want to show some of the fact that's a crop top, but you know. Alrighty, and fill that. Nope, I did that wrong. I see where I did that wrong. Right here. Okie dokie. Nope, I must have missed another spot. Are you kidding me? Where? Must have been right here. Right? Come on. There we go. Oops. Because I like this part being darker. And then what I would either do is I would grab the white And the white would either go right up along here, and over here, because I honestly really like the purple and black look. I don't know, at least I think it looks nice. So the original reference was pink and black. And then I would have the yellow either be these dots, so the buttons, which you can't see, but they're there, or I would have the yellow actually be this part, and then have the underside be white. So it could also be like this. Actually, I still like this look. If I were to leave those parts white, but then also have the inner part of the collar be yellow, I think that would still look nice. So this is what I'm kind of thinking. What do y'all think of this? Oh wait, that's also what I was gonna do. Hold on, let me redo this. Yeah. Hello, shard system. Normally I would say Charles, but I don't know who's fronting. And then I'll go over this with with white as well. And now select the yellow. Why isn't it on yellow? It didn't change, that's why. Come on. Select the dang yellow. Why is this not working? Oh, I have to save. Hold on. That's why. It's about to crash. No, it thinks it's white for some reason. There we go. That was scaring me. So this would be kind of like this, I suppose. Yellow pockets. It's Ray. Oh, okie dokie. Hello, Ray. I'm getting different systems mixed up. I'm so sorry. But yeah, what do you think of this? For the color scheme of the jacket. uh, Another possibility would be having these parts be white, but the undershirt be yellow. You know? Or vice versa, having these parts be yellow, but the undershirt be white. Thank you. I'm just doing a base color for this point at least. Yeah, I mean, it is a non-binary flag after all. Oh, let me actually bring up the reference image of the jacket. If I can find it. Here it is. Here's the jacket reference. I appreciate you too. But here's the reference for the jacket that I'm using. I know, right? This is a pride contest, after all. Then I'm gonna use the reference to get, like, shading right and stuff. And I did need, like, an idea for what to base it off of. But yeah. It's also a different angle. Yeah. Although, the pan colors, I feel like work great for outfits. Hi, Monster. Wait a second, is that the non-binary bee? Aw, it is. But yeah, I think this is starting to look nice. I'll have to fix up the lines for the clothes to make them match these lines. But for now, I think it looks cool. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. I do really like having this collar be yellow though. But I'm not so sure how I feel about these parts though. Because on this, they're the same colors as this, as opposed to right here. I know I like the collar being yellow though. How about... I mean, it certainly looks nice regardless. You know, I'll leave it for now. I haven't done the shading yet anyway. But I know for right here, I am going to put the innard part. So, no, that's on purple. What the heck? Come on. Recognize it, computer. Yeah. Purple. Select. It just refuses. It's glitching out, and I don't know why. See, it thinks it's white. Yeah. Of course, the colors are going to change as I add shading to them. And highlights, but I think the highlights will be where their actual color. Although based off of this is a lot more muted. So it's definitely going to be high contrast. Come on, quit bugging out on me, computer. It wasn't doing this earlier. Hold on, let me switch brush. Now select. You know what? Save. Now select. Dang it. Yeah, I like the yellow collar. This is driving me insane with how it's breaking, though. What color should I do for the undershirt? I could go with, like, some bi vibes. Or pan. Because the part that you're actually going to see... Here, let me crop it real quick, just so so that way y'all can see. Probably be like this. I'll take off that fixed proportion. So, oop. This is probably what you're actually gonna see. You know? I mean, I'm still adding the other stuff just to be really, True, I could. I could also go kind of like... Yeah. It is. I'm gonna undo that cropping just because it helps to be able to color fully below. Oh, I was thinking of having them, they're gonna have like earbuds in, and they'll be listening to something. But I was trying to figure out a way to to have them show their phone, which will be this arm right here, it'll be going back up. But positioning is weird, you know? But I wanted to, if I could figure out how to make it show their phone, I was gonna have them listening to Girl in Red. This character's non-binary that I'm making. Like, fully non-binary, I suppose. I don't know if that's the correct word. I don't know lingo, but this character will be like full on they, them, what, even though they're based off of me and I only use he, they. But yeah. Not so sure what I want to put as earrings though, but I think what I can do is on a separate layer, earbuds, and we'll get the line out for him. Oop, holding the pen upside down. Not really good for this. So I don't know what earbuds look like. Does that mean I'm not gonna make some? No. It just means that they might not be what actual earrings look like. I mean, earbuds look like. You know what? It might actually help if I look up a reference image of earbuds. Let's do that. Earbuds. And they... earbuds don't exist in your head, there's only headphones for real. They aren't gonna be wireless though, because I like the look of the wires. Or if they are wireless, they'll still have wires on, you know? I like the vibe. Earbuds in ear. And I'll find an image with a similar angle. It's like y'all don't see me searching, but I'm definitely looking. Ooh, this is a similar angle. Curses, all these people have wireless. What the heck? I guess I won't be able to be picky, and I'll just have to go with a random one. How dare they? I know, right? You know what, though? Yeah, I'll go with this picture of this. No, actually, I like this one better. This one's closer to the head angle. And they also look like my cousin, so... Not that that makes a difference, but... You know. If they look like... I'm not even related to that cousin, but still. There we go. Here's another reference image. That I'll scrap once I actually get the thing drawn, but... Earbuds are funky. And wow, it goes a bunch lower than I thought it did. Ooh, what logo should we put on this? Obviously a fake logo, but So I'm not about to go advertising nobody. There we go, this might be a better first line. Dang, it's kinda gonna be covering up the earring hole, but yeah. They might look cool, but it's not the aesthetic I'm going for. This character's gonna be riding a train. And so they'll be a gnat. And so they'll be like listening to music while they're on a train ride. Nope, the line does not have to be like that. Let's undo, undo, undo. You know what? I'll do it all in one solid line. It is, I feel like. There, that's a smoother line. It kind of kills me that I curved it off like that. Gay music video vibes. Yeah. Is that line a little too straight? I mean, I'm not making a straight character. There we go. That one has a bit of a better curvature. And I'll add one right here. There we go. That works. And I'll add the rest of the line later. Oops, I put this on the wrong layer. Oh well, I'll name this one earbuds. And, you know, on this one we'll do it for the color. And I think I know just what color to do. Purple. A more bluey purple though. Alrighty, righty. And I'll add some shine to it too. Oh wait, it goes up here. I like that. That's looking nice. It sucks that it kind of covers up. Were they listening to? Probably Girl in Red. Or, I don't know, something. Let's go with like a more... Yeah. Me drawing this character probably isn't really good for me though. Because there are small changes in the shape of the face and stuff, and I'm using myself as a reference. And... well, obviously I'm kind of like... not doing it on purpose, but I'm removing some of the things that make me self-conscious about my face, like my nose. My jawline's more rounded on this one because I have a rather sharp jawline. At least in the actual picture that I used. You can see how I changed it, how I curved it more versus the original line. Yeah. And the lips are the same, though. These are my actual lips. But there are just little things here and there. Here, I'm gonna grab out the eraser. Oops, wrong one. We don't need that anymore. Okie dokie. Alrighty, righty. Well, I hope you have a lovely night. I don't think I'm gonna be going for too much longer. This is more like a planning stream, I suppose. But we'll see. I don't know how long I'm gonna be up for, but I hope you have a lovely night, and thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And I hope y'all can hear me well enough. I am kind of whispering, but that's because everyone is asleep. Oh, what color do y'all think I should, you can hear me fine? Alrighty, righty. What color do y'all think I should do for the undershirt? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Don't worry, I'll post it once it's done. The finished result should be, I'm gonna have to finish it by Wednesday. Like, I'll have all of Wednesday to finish it. I don't think I'll be able to really work on it tomorrow, though, because I'll be streaming and then I'll also be moderating for Salty, though. Also, I'm trying a new art style. I don't know if y'all noticed. You like the white because it looks like it's part of the white stripes on the non-binary flag? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I have right there and right there. But we can totally see how a white undershirt would look. Yeah, it is. It'll be the first time I actually submit something into his contest. And I'm not really doing it for the nitro, I'm just doing it for the practice, but I still want to do it, you know? Because it is good practice. I'm trying out a whole different style and brush that I've never used before, which I'm finding out is like a really buggy brush, but still, it's still something new. And that alone should be enough justification for me doing this. Yeah. Apparently I can put 2 submissions, but well, that ain't happening. Whoops, don't need it to be that white. There's a bunch of stuff about this one that's like really buggy. So it's kind of bugging me. There we go. You know, I'm not totally sold on the white. I feel like it washes out this part. And yeah, not a big fan. I feel like it's too much white now. Like, although the white is a big part of the flag, too much white makes the picture feel empty, I suppose. Even though I will be adding shading and stuff. You always want to draw, but you're always too tired. Generally, I'm the same, yeah. I do wonder what color would be a good one for this, so. A dark undershirt? Pure black. Perhaps, yeah. I'm kind of thinking I don't want it to be one of the colors on the flag, because I want it to contrast from this, but still go with it, I suppose. Takes you a long time to actually think of something to draw. Oh, yeah, I can imagine that would make things difficult. Well, references are definitely your friend then. Here, let's... Pink, that's kind of what I was starting to veer towards. Probably like... Yeah. This'll be a good pink. Technically, we could even just go without. We could just like put on a bra. That'll be smaller. Because I'm wondering if this is too big of a shirt, you know? Just because it kind of... It might contrast the, what about fishnet? That would be cool. I might do that. Here, but let's do this. Nope, that changed all of that. I think the tolerance is too high. That fixed on one half. Let's go down here with this line. There we go. Let's try that again. Nice. Yeah, I like that idea. That's a cool idea. And then I can have a bra underneath. Oh god, that's gonna make it difficult with drawing the skin part, but I'm down to give it a try. I might honestly also just crop it right here instead. Although I am liking the pink, but I do want to kind of try the fishnets. Let me see who all is here. Okie dokie. Ooh, I'm back. Also, low lighting today. Okay, let's give that a try as well. Fishnets. Oh dang, I just realized fishnets are gonna be super difficult to draw though. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go ahead, go on to this jacket one, go on to the selector, magic select, there we go, and, click on the plus so it selects this. I hope it's bugging out. You know what, it's fine. This part will work enough. Yeah, okay. And now I'll go ahead, click on mirror, oh, wait, I don't have to worry about exiting the lines. Yeah, I'd probably have to look up references, but... Oops, let's shrink this down. Honestly, it might look alright. I'm not gonna give up on it yet. Yeah, I think that might be a little bit too difficult. Magic eraser. Deselect. And let's try it like this. Honestly, for a simple fishnet look, I think this might work. You know? Then I'll just go down low enough until it actually... Nope, definitely not. Yeah, that's gonna be too difficult for me. At least for this drawing. But I do like the current ideas we have. And I know exactly what kind of belt I want to give them. Hmm. Uh... Honestly, I think this might be fine for today. But we'll see. Let me do the crop again. Hmm. How does this look, though? That is the question. Because that's probably how I'm gonna crop it. And you're gonna have to remember. Let me actually remove the references. Oh, that one's just permanently stuck in it. That, here, let's get lines. Thank you. Okay, so I will set one right here and go right here. And there we go. And then let's grab another sharp line. Because the character is sitting on a train. Or at least a bus. And right here is a window. So if I grab another sharp line, if I press hard, it helps it. There we go, and it'll shrink slightly the further back it goes. Yeah. And I'll go ahead. Nope. Get out of this one. I clicked get out. Oh, get out of it. Eraser. Shrink it down a lot. Okay. And let's go ahead, grab out some more sharp lines. Right here. Nice. Now that I've done that, I'll go ahead, click out of this and click another one. Right here. And right here. Now that I've done that, I hate how this line just always stays. It never goes away. Alrighty. And we'll go with like something more rounded. There, I like that. Now time to replicate it over on this side. Nope, that didn't work. I'll get it though. I think it's starting to look a lot better now that I'm adding the rest of the stuff though. But I do like that nice curve line that I put. Oh my gosh, I think I just got it. Just need to smoothen it out. Make it thicker. Smooth it out again. Oop, not like that. Nope, undo. There we go. And grab the eraser again. You just got an idea you want to draw, so you're gonna try to plan it out tonight, even though you should be sleeping? Okie dokie. I finally started on background, even though I haven't finished the foreground. But this, I'm doing this that way you can better visualize it. Which I think is really gonna help it out. You're probably gonna lurk for a bit, but you're still here. Okie dokie. um hmm. You should be sleeping right now, but you still want to watch? Okie dokie, I appreciate that. Oh, here's what I'll do. Duplicate layer. And then select. I'll move it to the side like this. Because if I keep it lined up right there, it doesn't actually leave it lined up. But it does at least provide some extra shape. Which I will be doing some cropping of, but... Oh, actually, that doesn't look half bad. It looks like I'm adding extra detail onto it. I do like this look, though. And now, I'll go ahead, grab out this eraser, erase what shouldn't be there. Whoops, undo that. And I'll fill this up with watercolor as well. Honestly, that line being closer doesn't bug me. But I do need to, get rid of this top line. So, grab the eraser, go up to right here, just get rid of it. And then right here as well. Do I want to go all the way up to there, though? I kind of feel like it takes away some of the part of having the head resting upon the bar. So, I'm gonna erase this part and I'll add it again, I suppose. Okay. And then I'll take out this part as well. Nice. I'll select this one. And go ahead and clean up this. Cool. This is really kind of getting the vibe I wanted to. And now this one, I will duplicate it again. And then move it slightly this way. There. And I'll erase literally everything except for this line. So otherwise the lines will be a little bit too chunky. And honestly, I don't hate this part down here. It kind of goes with it. We'll put like stuff in the background, I suppose. But for now, with not down there, put it all the way back down here. There we go. I'll grab the white and I'll dump it. There. Jacket, grab this eraser. Nice. It's really coming along. Let me check something. Okie dokie. Gonna do another little save before it crashes, because that happens a lot. And honestly, I'm liking how this is coming along. I'll have to figure out what to add, but so far I really like it. What time is it? It's... Huh. I want to continue, but I should take a break before I burn myself out. So, what I'm gonna do... Thank you! Oh, I just changed it right as you said that. Yeah, I'm really happy with it so far. I think I am gonna take a break from it now. And... I'll go ahead... Hold on, wait a second, let me... I don't know. Yeah. Okie dokie. And I'm gonna go ahead and find someone to raid now. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see who's live. I think I know who I want to raid. Oop. There we go. Raid... Mermaid. Because they're playing marbles on stream, and that's a fun game. Hopefully I got the correct person. Yes. Okie dokie. I hope y'all all jump in. Thank y'all so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. And I'll see y'all next time, I suppose. Which will be tomorrow. When I'll actually do, I'll actually do the Life is Strange tomorrow, like I said I would today. But yeah. It's about to be 3 AM for me, so I'm gonna end it now. But I hope you all have a lovely time over there. I'm also gonna post this progress picture to Twitter. So, yeah. Alrighty. Thank you all so much for stopping by. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. Just waiting for the timer to go off. Bye.